Hey esti besties, it's Fearsome F. First and foremost, I want to say I survived another 2 weeks of esti school. Girl, these last 2 weeks were like ridiculous. In my scrubs, I just kept them on because I wanted you guys to see, like, you know, what it is I be in. Survived my 5th and 6th week of esti school. Yay, everyone say yes. Okay, so here's what happened. We had chemistry for those last 2 weeks, and chemistry was no joke. When I say it was no joke, it reminded me of being in college again. She kind of sprung the test on us a little earlier than usual, so we really only had a couple of days to study, and I mean less than a week to study. And it was crazy because it included our weekend, which was the other few days. So everyone was stressed, everyone was pissed off, everyone verbalized this, and it wasn't so great. So the exam was today. I got my grade back. I got an A. I got a 95, so that's great, but I like pushed for that. Like, I struggled for that. I missed out on a birthday party for that. My sister had a birthday party I went to, but then after that I had a friend who had a birthday party too, and I was just like, I cannot. I won't be able to make it. I can't. If I go, I'll die. We learned about nanospheres. I still can't tell you what that is. You probably don't want to hear about it. I'm not gonna tell you about it. Just know this chemistry 2 weeks was hectic. The video I did on my third and fourth week of esti school, this girl, so her name is Loves14576, or that's her handle. She had asked me a question and I had answered it in one of my like two videos ago. And I had mentioned it in the last video, and I was like, someone like commented something, but they deleted it. Maybe they found the answer. And she was like, it was me. Like, you literally answered my question in the video right after I posted it. So I deleted it. And I think she's gonna try to go to Von Lee also, which is so great. Like, girl, it's the best school. I still don't regret it, even though it's tough. Like, all esti schools are tough. It's 4.5 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks sometimes. 4.5 months, weeks, 4.5 months, 6 months, 8 months. Sometimes it's a year and a half of school that you're basically cramming down. So she said she's gonna try for the part-time classes next year. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I will say on the part-time classes, you meet like 2 times or 3 times a week. So everything is spread out, but you can still work. Like I told you before, there's like 2 girls who are working. One of them is getting ready to quit, and the other one, to be honest, she needs to quit as well. It's very hard to juggle them both. Just gonna be straight up with you. esti school is like your work, literally 9 to 5. You're going there every day to learn and to work. Eventually we'll start doing like public clinic where we'll be able to take tips and stuff like that, but it's not gonna like pay the bills. You have to really save. This is what you want to do. She said, can you talk about what the admissions process was like in the next video? So I told her, yeah, of course. So admissions with Von Lee, you do have to, should I have a picture of like so don't mind me if I'm in my phone. It's because I'm gonna look at like my paperwork. There's an enrollment agreement. You need to put all of your name and your information, and then it has like quick information about the aesthetics program. So mine started September 30th, and then it'll have what the session is, day or evening. Mine is day, Monday through Friday. Program length and week is 17 weeks, 7 hours per day, and 35 per week. Anticipated program completion date is February 12th. 2020, but the maximum program completion date is February 28th, 2020. So that's just in case there are any like snow days or like earthquakes, emergencies, whatever. That's what that extra week is there. So that's the final date that we should graduate. So You have to pay an enrollment fee, and you have to pay your student kit fee up front as well. Student kit fee due 30 days prior to program start date, so you have to pay a month in advance. That's student kit fee. Then it says additional items students need to purchase: color pencils, 6-inch fabric ruler, which I bought, but I bought both of them, and we haven't used them yet. But you know, it's only the 7th week we're on. A notebook, whitener scrubs, which is what I'm in now, and I have 4.5 pair. I say 4.5 pair because my dogs ruined one of my pants, and they also didn't really fit too well anyway. So those are gone. But I basically recycle them. I pick a day of the week. Usually after I've worn like 3 of them, I will wash the 3 of those pair and then wear my other pair. And I don't like to iron. I'm so weird. I don't like to iron, so I have this new dryer and my washer where I put them on wrinkle free, and that's how I be looking all crispy, like I be looking without ironing. Okay, because I hate to iron. Like I hate it. You need a lab coat. The lab coat is washing right now at the moment, actually. But yeah, we wear that, and I have a name tag also. Name tag just has my name on it, first name. And then it also has makeup program down here. You can do the makeup program separately, but the makeup program is included. Before you even get this, you need to do your tour of the school. So Bond Lee International does tours every day, literally anytime from 9 to 3, Monday through Friday. And then maybe on Thursdays they might do later because they do have the part-time afternoon class that comes in. But yeah, you tour anytime between then, and that is how they kind of give you an introduction. You get to meet like the director, and she is very sweet. Her name is Jen. She will show you around, and she will like even introduce you to the class that's like there at the moment. So when I first toured the school, I saw my actual teacher that I didn't know was my teacher at the time. Like I didn't know, but I saw her in class, like helping some, teaching her class. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, this is great. They show you where the clinic is. They show you the training clinic, which is what we all train out of initially. And then they show you the public clinic, which is where the clients come into. They'll show you where the, like the lockers are for clients and for students. And they also show you where dressing rooms are. They show you where the 2 lunchrooms are, the laundry room, and then there's some rooms for the like faculty there that we can't go into. You can also ask them any questions. Like I think I asked her, I was like, do you guys teach like lash extensions and stuff? Because I'm certified in lash extensions. I wanted to know, like, am I gonna get a little extra teaching? She's like, no. I was like, what about like eyebrow tinting? She was like, no, but we do get into waxing and, drawing like on brows because of the makeup class and whatnot. So I was like, cool. And you can pretty much ask any questions that you need at that point. They also tell you about the refund policy. There's like a 7-day cancellation period. And then if you are like starting the program and you started like less than 10%, you get like a 90% refund, and it goes on tier by tier to the refund up until like if you did more than 50% of the class, you ain't getting no refund. But yeah, they have that on there, and she'll discuss it with you as well. If you can't come out of pocket, she'll tell you like different ways, like people you can loan money from, different banks you can loan money from and whatnot. Do payments, like you don't have to pay the upfront. You can do 3 payments, and that'll square your way. 3 payments outside of the kit fee and outside of the like application fee, because if you don't have it right away, you can save up for it. Like, give you kind of a list of what is going to be in your kit, which immediately you don't know what any of this stuff is, because now that I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, that's what this is. So the aesthetics kit contents include 1 My Ladies, which is our Bible. Like My Ladies is skincare Bible. Standard textbook for professional aesthetics or estheticians. 1 My Ladies exam review, which is a state board review book, which is really like helpful when preparing for it. We haven't even really touched it yet. 1 My Ladies skincare ingredients dictionary. I thought I had it over there, but that's my favorite. It has all the ingredients and what like they mean. Mark Lee's. I hate Mark Lee's. I cannot stand Mark Lee's. One Mark Lee's skincare beyond the basics. That book is a mess. One Von Lee student kit and one makeup kit. The makeup kit they haven't given us yet, mainly because they said, oh, the students go through it instantly, and knowing myself, I just might. So no, haven't touched it yet. In our student kit, did I bring it in? Did I bring anything in? No, because for the first time in a long time, we don't have homework today. After that stressful test that I barely got the 95 on, we don't have homework. So I didn't bring any of my books in or anything. But if you guys want a video of what I got in my kit, I can do a separate video. Just let me know below. I got y'all. I'm coming through with the content. Don't you worry. We also got a whole bunch of other stuff. I will list that if you guys want, so because I can bring it out and show you guys instead of just saying it all. But yeah, so you do your tour of the school, you speak with Jen, you talk to her, figure out what your plans are. She'll ask you like different questions, but it's nothing. She wants to get to know you really, which is very nice. You'll get a nice tour of where everything is. You'll even be able to meet some people. Debbie's the front desk. She's the sweetest soul ever. Also need to, with your admissions, give them proof of like your high school diploma if you're coming straight out of high school, or if you have like college transcript, you can give them an unofficial transcript. I was late with giving them this because I paid for an official transcript from my college for them to send my grades, and they never sent it. They never sent it. So I had to give her an unofficial one because she was like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be official, you can give me an unofficial one. So I did, and I emailed it over. And I think your license number on your car, because the back there's parking, which I love. One of the reasons I went to this school is because they have parking in the back and it's free, because I was going to go to T-Spa in DC. What is it called? The International School of, no, maybe it's not the T-Spa. I forget what it stands for because I don't go there. But I was going to go there. But when I found out that there's not free parking and that you have to pay $10 a day to park at this one place, and the amount of traffic in DC, it's a no. No. So, no. No. How cute my makeup is today. I didn't wear this out either. Oh, let me go back into what I was talking about before I tell you the other things. So yeah, I was gonna go to T-Spot, but it was $10 a day to park there. I was like, no. So they take your car license number just so they have it in their file. So if like if a tow truck were to come by, if there was a car that wasn't supposed to be there or something like that, they wouldn't tow your car. So yeah, have that situated. Or if you got someone to drive you to school, then you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's what they'll need. So it's ID, unofficial transcript or high school diploma, your license plate number. They'll need your social. You need to write it down on like the piece of paper that you, your admissions paper. You should really be saving up for this anyway, because you're not gonna be able to work if you're doing full time. If you do part time, you can work. There's tons of time for you to work if you're part time. I just really wanted to do it. Like, I know I wanted to invest my time. I was sick of where I was, like, sick of it. Sick of it. Literally, I was a manager at Value City, and I was making like $70,000 plus a year, but for when I tell you I was stressed out, like my skin didn't look half as good as it looks right now. I was depressed, like all of that. And when I decided to make this change for my life, like I started feeling better. Getting out of that and, you know, allowing myself to do something that I truly love, because for the longest time I tried to do things that would make me money, but that didn't bring me happiness. It bought me things, granted, but they didn't make me like happy, and I didn't feel fulfilled, and I didn't feel like this was what I wanted. So making the step to go to esti school is a huge sacrifice, I feel like. And if you're doing it, just make sure you're doing it for yourself and make sure you have some type of plan. Yeah, I advise you to kind of just decide what you want. I really had to write out things, like that's how I am. I used to be a writer, so I write things and I'm just like, you know, trying to decide what I want to do, how I want things to go. I write it, speak it into existence, I put it in the universe, and I make it happen. And be sure to buy your white scrubs. Keep your scrubs clean. You should always look nice. Always wear your name tag. Always wear your lab coat. Always look professional. Always be professional. Know that when you're in training clinic, you are still being watched. You are still being judged on what you're doing and how you do it, because this is how it's going to be in the real world. Also wanted to say, like, if you wear makeup, because the first day I showed up with a full face of makeup. Like, I showed up, not even this, like this is now like my simple kind of everyday makeup, I like to call it. I showed up like, I mean, that's not a good part of me you should be seeing. I showed up with like a full beat face. I mean, beat the first day of school. And it's just hilarious. I mean, other people were wearing makeup as well, but I was like, beat, honey, beat. And like, I realized, oh shoot, we're gonna be going to like clinic. We're gonna be working on one another, because I didn't put it together, but literally, they don't make the classes larger than 12 because there's 6 chairs and you're working on one another. 6 chairs in the clinic, 6 like massage tables in the clinic, and you're working on one another. You're partnering up every day to do a facial, and you're getting a facial every day, and your face is reacting in different ways every day, which is why like the first couple of weeks we were all breaking out and just dumb. But you can't wear makeup. So I asked her like the first day, I was like, oh, so I can't. She was like, we'll talk about that. I was just like, bitch, no more makeup for me. So yeah, I came home and I put this face on because I was like, I miss the makeup and I missed it. So I put it on when I got in. I'm a mess. But yeah, when I tell you, things are gonna change for you. And you also kind of have to drop your current like skincare products. You have to drop your current skincare products because you can't use, you're gonna be using Danae DMK products, which is who provides the products for Bon Lee, and your own like, no, you can't mix these skincare. You have to go with it because you wanna appease your clients and you want to know what they're using so that you can tell them the right stuff. Like, you gotta learn these products because these are what you're gonna be using on your clients for the next couple of weeks. We're gonna start taking clients the 2nd week of December, so it's now like the 2nd week of November, and we're already gonna be taking clients a month from now. We're gonna be taking clients a month from now, literally. We did, because I didn't mention this in my last video too, we did get into enzymes. It basically gets really tight on your face and your décolleté, your neck, and constricts and everything. And then afterwards it creates a plasmatic effect, which sometimes you can see it, but it wasn't the strong enzyme. Like, we only did enzyme 1. So it didn't create that plasmatic effect where you can see like our veins popping through and whatnot coming out of us. But it did, like, all of our faces looked bomb after. I mean, we all looked drop dead gorgeous. Sorry, I moved my wig up. You might have saw that. But yeah, we all looked too good. Afterwards, it was beautiful. And then I think tomorrow we're gonna do enzymes 1, 2, and 3. So we might definitely have that plasmatic effect happening. No, but I'm excited. That's all I do. I'm excited. I've wanted to do that for so long, so it was so much fun. I also did extractions, and I actually felt good about extractions this time. I've done extractions like 3 other times and did not feel comfortable doing them. I did not like feel like I was good at them, but this time, girl, I was going ham on these extractions. Bless you. Jesus Christ. I was going ham on these extractions because I had a different extractor. So the extractor that I have, I thought I lost it, but I found it. It's in my bag. The extractor that I have was a borrowed extractor that my professor just had. So I used that one, but this one didn't have a cup. Ours has a little cup in it. I don't like the cup, I realized. This one was just straight extractor, no little cup in it. And it was bomb. Like, I was just extracting the heck out of my girl Lila's nose. Oh, Lila and I have a video together where I'm drunk doing her makeup, still good. And she's telling a story about what she experienced on a recent trip to DC, which was like mad crazy. Like, this story, I'm like, girl, you almost, I won't tell y'all, but it's funny. This video is also like 40 minutes long, 45. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna post it. Whoever watches it, you watch it. But it's nothing to do with aesthetics. Just know that she is my aesthetics classmate. Also, she's my carpool girl, and also she's my friend because I love her. She's very sweet. So yeah, and she also needs to come up with her own YouTube channel. She needs to stop playing. Stop playing Lila. Stop playing Lila. Just get it. Just do it. She's very beautiful. You guys will love her. She's very sweet, very cute, humble soul. And shout out to Abby too. So those are my girls. Shout out to Abby because Abby started a blog, and Abby's blog is really cute. I'm gonna try to link it in here or put it up here somewhere if I can because she's awesome. And just follow her blog. She's gonna talk about her experience as well because we all are experiencing the same thing, but we all have different perspectives and different eyes, and we all are gonna talk about what we experienced, you know, in our own special way. So I want you guys to follow them. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions about like esti school, Vonley International itself, again, it is in Baltimore, Maryland. So if you are from the DMV, like, yes, it's an hour away from me, but it's worth it. I've never been to school that I felt like, you know, I'm wasting my time. Like, this school is so worth it. It's cost a little bit more than most schools, but it's worth it. Like, the extensive amount of education you get in skincare is worth it. And then also the owner of the school, Carol, she's licensed in every state as an esthetician. Can't make this up. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, it's amazing, but it's ridiculous. So yeah, it's a great school. I want everyone to go. Oh, and the new class just started. The new class, there's only 6 girls in this class, which I think is crazy because I think they got to start the class. It doesn't matter how many people they have, but there's 6 people in this class. I think one of the girls was out today because she was getting lash training. Go ahead, girl, get your lash training up, because if you're a lash tech and an esthetician, you're unfuckwittable, like me, like myself. Congrats to this new class. You guys are gonna have fun. If you find me on here, say hi in school, because y'all didn't say hi today. A couple of y'all did. Be nice to your seniors. Us. Yeah, our seniors graduated, I think. Did I follow a few of them. They're very sweet. Congrats to them. I want to see their journeys and where they're gonna go. Most of them I talked to them before they left because I'm like nosy like that. I'm not like bad nosy. I just am concerned. I have a genuine concern. Like, what are you gonna do? What do you plan to do? No, I just want to know. I just want to know. As always, do not forget to highlight your titties. you are sitting at home right now, titties looking ashy, titties unmoisturized, titties dusty, all you need to do, get your favorite highlighter. Okay, this is Fenty. You can get another one, Artist Couture. Shoot, it don't even have to be one of these expensive ones. It could be one that comes with your dang palette. Okay, these are 3 highlighters. You get you a nice highlighting brush, not a fan brush. Honey, a fan brush isn't gonna do anything but fan it out of the way. You get you a good old highlighting brush. Yes, this one. Okay? This brush is nice and fluffy. You put the highlighter on the brush. I'm not gonna use this brush yet because it's a great one. I actually have one, but here it is. It's got pink on it. So you get your highlighter on the brush. You highlight your titties, but highlight up here too. Then highlight just on top of your titties. Just where the cleavage would show a little bit, like a little bit over there. Boom. And you're done. And you're done. Don't be leaving the house without highlighting your titties. I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm not gonna stress it. SPF and highlight them titties. Bye. You thought I was gonna leave and you wasn't gonna highlight your titty? Is that what you thought? Is that what you thought? Is that what you thought? Because that's what you be thinking? Is that what you thought? Highlight your titty.